This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So, what we have here is a bronze statue of a black woman. And you know where they put this? In the middle of Times Square.
What?
And it is 11 feet tall. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Statue in Times Square we're told, turning heads. It's making people not only stop and stare, but also reflect. A rare feat in the middle of one of the busiest places in the world. Zinnia Maldonado shows us why.
At 12 feet tall, in the middle of Times Square, stands a bronze sculpture of a young woman.
It's instantly stood out. It's powerful.
It's so tall and big.
The sculpture, created by artist Thomas Price, was unveiled at Duffy Square last week, and in just a matter of days, it has stopped hundreds in their tracks.
This is what they call deceptive reporting. And here's why. If you put a 12-foot tall statue in downtown Toronto, don't be surprised that it stopped hundreds of people, no matter what the statue is.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
That is silly talk.
In just a matter of days, it has stopped hundreds.
Oh my gosh, I'm shocked. A 12-foot high statue in the middle of Times Square has stopped hundreds in their tracks. Who would have known? You put a 12-foot high statue in the middle of Times Square and it stops hundreds of people. This reporter is a genius. Really? Let's hear more of what this CBS affiliate or station has to say.
You want her to be.
Me being a plus-size black woman, I kind of looking at it was just like, oh, I wonder what me as a small child would have thought looking at something like that.
Don't worry, I have a lot of man on the street interviews which are coming in a second, but I'm going to make the CBS affiliate or whatever CBS affiliate continue interviewing people. And you know, when they interview people, they interview 10, 15, 20 people. I don't know what the number is. And then they pick the ones they need to go on the air. You do know that, right? They pick the people that are going on the air. They don't just randomly walk around and ask someone. Now, that can happen and may happen, but usually they interview 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, 10 people, whatever, and then they pick the ones they want to put on the air. That's the way it goes, in case you didn't know.
The piece is part of a series called Grounded in the Stars, which Gene Cooney, director of Times Square Art, says confronts preconceived notions of identity and representation.
Preconceived notions and identifications. That's funny. That is the exact preconceived notion and identification of a black woman in the United States. So I have no idea what she's talking about.
To have this work here is making a statement, potentially asking questions about what we value as a city, as a society.
Blah, 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 blah.
No, blah, blah, blah!
Society, and hopefully it's a tribute to our shared humanity.
You do know this is what's called word salad or gobbledygook. It means absolutely nothing, but it sounds smart. It means absolutely nothing. I am 100%. Most people have no idea what she just said or meant by it. Was exactly the point.
Tourists and New Yorkers we spoke with expressed different interpretations of what she represents to them.
It's a plus-size woman. I'm a plus-size man. I'm African-American. It's the African-American woman statue. So just seeing another piece for me to stop and just have a moment.
Well, I'm not surprised. They just randomly picked a member of the alphabet community. Okay, maybe he's not, but really?
Was very powerful.
If you look at the eyes, it's looking straight at something, it's focused.
Okay, now let's hear from Newsmax and hear what some regular Americans have to say about this. Go on.
I'll prove this. I'm obviously a black woman, and I grew up just as black as the rest of y'all. But I do not feel like this statue was necessary.
I'm going to put it up here so y'all can see
So this is the statue that is supposed to represent black people. I don't like it.
We don't need any special attention or recognition unless it's for an actual accomplishment. And then my thing is, it looks like a mockery and a stereotype.
Very much Lakeisha Jenkins. I mean, she ain't got on no bra, no nothing. And then it was made by a British artist. That's the next problem. See, Jesus got to come back, because, see, I'm tired of this shit. I've had enough.
Because, look, hands on the hips and her face, it's not welcoming at all. It looks very confrontational. He could have sculpted a doctor with a stethoscope around her neck, an educator with books in her hand. He could have even did a singer with a microphone. But no, just the angry face and a stance like, I dare you to say something. Looking like she's ready to square up. So the sculpture was made by an artist named Thomas J. Prince. And I don't care that he appears to be mixed with black. He could be full black. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of black men and women that are willing to put the stereotype of a black woman on full display to the entire world. They'll sell out real quick. Men and women. And this is why I get so upset when I see stuff like this. Because this is what they think of us. This is what they think of us. Even if you try hard to not fit the stereotype, you are a stereotype by default.
Hey, it's me, the statue, in the middle of Times Square. Although I do really appreciate y'all putting me in the middle of Times Square, y'all could have did me, a better look. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my... oh shit, you gotta run to the store and grab some toothpaste because you forgot it look. This is not the look that I wanted y'all to do. More like this, like, cutesy, belly shirts, because they only for bitches with bellies. Maybe a side part, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a side part. Or something more business casual, huh?